going to talk about the traditional way versus the new way that I'll be sharing with you today. All right. So the traditional way goes like this: you find high converting keywords, you create a video around those keywords, you upload and optimize that video, you build backlinks to that video, and then you sit back and wait for that video to rank and bring in traffic. This is the traditional way of doing video marketing. Nothing wrong with it. I did it for years and it worked well. It still continues to work well. Most people still do it this way. Nothing wrong with it. It just, there's a new way to do it. Okay. Um, where am I? Here we go. All right. So the traditional way, the downside to it is that it can take 1 to 2 weeks to complete that whole process. All right. Depending on if you're still working a full-time job, if you have skills with creating videos and all the different pieces to put it all together, it can take about 1 to 2 weeks to complete. And typically with that process, most people will rank about 30 to 40% of the actual videos you create. Again, it still works great. It still works great. You don't really know. The one big downside is that you don't really know if that video is going to even rank. And again, about 30 to 40% of them will. And although you'll still get results, there's a lot of wasted time on campaigns that will never rank. So you're going through this whole process here for every single video that you are creating. And then about 30 to 40% of those videos are going to rank. Okay, so you guys can do the math, how long it'll take to, do that for every single video. There's going to be quite a bit of time wasted because not all videos are going to rank. Okay. If someone tells you that they rank 100% of the videos that they ever put online, run in the other direction. Okay. Because that is just not the case. All right. But before we jump into how the new way works, there's one thing that they both have in common. Okay. And that's finding the right keywords and products to rank for. All right. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this. For any of you that are brand new to ranking videos, there is, some components that stay true no matter what strategy you're using. And one of those is finding the right keywords. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the type of keywords that I like to target, because, again, it works hand in hand. When you find the right keywords and the right products to rank for, that is step number one, regardless of whether you're using the traditional way or the new way. All right. So finding the right keywords, this is step number one. These are just some of the criteria that I use when I'm finding keywords to look for. There's specific types of keywords that I target, which the first one and my favorite one is product name review and product name reviews. And if you're promoting something in the internet marketing space or any financial space, you could target the product name bonus. If people in that marketplace are accustomed to getting bonuses, you can rank for that as well, because people do bonus shop as well. All right. Perfect keyword, high converting buyer keyword. You can never go wrong with targeting review keywords. How-to keywords and for dummies. Now, if you guys were on one of my sessions a few sessions ago, I kind of broke this down and we kind of automated this as well into a content writer. So you've probably heard me speak about this already. But how-to keywords, very, very high converting keywords as well, because people are looking to pretty much solve a problem. Sometimes people, instead of searching for how-to, they'll search for Forex for dummies as an example. Okay. Celebrity terms. This is very, very hot. And I actually made a ton of money several years ago with this, which with a specific product as well. Is one back when Ashton Kutcher was promoting the Nikon One camera, which was a while ago. But it still works to this day. If you ever see a celebrity endorsing a product, there's a good chance that many people watching that commercial may not remember the name of the product, but they'll remember the name of the celebrity. So at that time, Ashton Kutcher was promoting a Nikon camera. So people, instead of searching for Nikon One camera, they were searching for Ashton Kutcher camera review. All right. So, and these big companies, they understand that. They understand that the people, the consumers will relate their product to the celebrity that's endorsing it. So there's a ton of traffic in those keywords. If they're endorsing a specific product or a service, whatever it may be, you can go ahead and Google their name, and then whatever the product is after. Or a perfect example would be something like if a new movie is released. I think recently we went to go see what was that? Was it Ant-Man? When was it Ant-Man? The one with Wolverine and Ant-Man, I think. Or the recent one that's out right now. I can't remember the name. I'm horrible with movie names, but um, Wolverine. I can't even remember his name right now. But the guy that plays Wolverine, he's jacked in that movie. So one keyword that you can look for is his name, workout plan or workout regimen or diet plan or meal plan. So whatever the name of the celebrity is, and then you put workout routine, meal plan, or Wolverine meal plan. All those different types of keywords bring in a ton of traffic, especially times like now where people are actively going out and watching these movies, all these things. The search volume is kind of like launch jacking, okay? Because a movie had just hit the scene. There's getting a lot of promotion on it. People are seeing how these actors get jacked for these roles, and they want to learn how they can do that themselves. So great keywords that you can target there. Does XYZ work, and does XYZ really work? Great keywords, and it goes hand in hand with the product name keywords, because there's always going to be the skeptical researcher. So instead of typing review, they're going to type in does XYZ work. So kind of the same thing. You can use the same video for the same keywords there. Versus keywords. I love doing this to scale a campaign as well. So I'll target a video reviewing the actual product, and then I'll target a video comparing that product to its competitor. And a ton of people are doing that as well. Right now, this week, I think Google released its newest Pixel phone. And I think iPhone is releasing their new iPhone 16. So there's going to be a ton of people searching for iPhone 16 versus Google Pixel or whatever the name of the new Google phone is. All right. I typically like to target search volume between 500 to 1,000. I will go lower. I'm never against going lower. 100, 200 searches as well. But just as a base level, usually 500 to 1,000. Or sometimes I'll couple, I'll group some keywords together that add up to 500. So if I see one that has 100, another one that has 200, and another one that has 100 and 200, I'll group them together in one campaign, but they're pretty much the same. So it'll be like product name review, reviews, and bonus. So all three of these, let's say, add up to 500 searches a month as an example. And I usually like having 3 main keywords and about 10 to 15 secondary keywords if it allows. If there's enough keywords that it allows me to add those additional ones. If not, I usually about 2 to 3 main keywords per campaign. All right. So this is step number 1. You can't get around this. So I wanted to make sure that I did cover this because it is an important step in the process. What if I told you that you can guarantee that you'll rank on page 1 of Google without any wasted time on losing campaigns? All right. Brian is asking, how does your software help? Yeah, we will be talking about that here. Someone is asking if this is live. Yes, I am here. Can I show the old way? I already kind of broke it down. The old way is pretty much you do everything first. Okay, so when I show you what the new way is, you'll see how it compares to the old way. All right. Someone is saying you have no idea. Wait until your girls become teenagers. I have 3 teen girls. Then you'll know what consumerism really is. Please don't remind me. Or don't. I can't even accept my kids are going to be teenagers. All right. I see teenagers walking around, and I'm like, man, are my kids really going to be that big? But anyways, all right. So as I mentioned before, look, I have another slide here for someone asking about the old way. So as I mentioned before, most people, you pick some keywords, you create full campaigns around those keywords, you build backlinks to those videos, and then you wait 1 to 2 weeks to see which video will rank and which will not. And for the most part, that scenario ends in total disappointment, as I mentioned before. Even especially if you just do a handful of videos, like if you're just going to try video marketing out and you follow the traditional way, if most people that try it out, they put 3 4 videos online, they don't rank, and boom, they're like, nah, this video marketing thing doesn't work. All right, but like I mentioned before, only about 30 to 40% of your videos will ever rank. Okay. um, so going about that, you're most likely going to end up disappointed. So what we decided to do was build a web app that automatically figures out which keywords will rank first with 100% certainty. Okay. So we completely decided to flip video marketing on its head and do things completely different than everyone else. Because at that point, then you can invest more time into the campaigns that you know are guaranteed to rank. So our software figures out for you which keywords you could rank for and which ones you can't. And then you just disregard the ones you can't and you work only on the ones that you know are guaranteed to rank. All right. Now that sounds pretty genius, right? You figure out what you can rank for first, but focus 100% on your energy on that because you know those are 100% going to rank, and then you forget about the other ones. Okay. And again, you're figuring it out before you do anything, before you create videos, before you build backlinks, before you do any of that stuff. All right. You're figuring out which keywords you can rank for and which ones you can't. All right. And that's exactly what we've done with XRanker 360. We are able to offer page one rankings guaranteed because XRanker 360 is the only web app to truly guarantee your videos will rank on page one of Google without any wasted time or effort. And again, you're figuring out what you can rank for before you even create videos. Okay. And it allows you to do that leveraging the power of live events to secure what I like to call placeholder rankings almost instantly. Okay. Because the power of live events is that with XRanker 360, it looks like this. All right. You pick some keywords, you automatically create a live event campaign for those keywords. And again, there's no video creation yet. You're just creating a live event. Our software is going to figure out which keywords will rank first, and it's going to actually email you once you're ranking. And then you can continue working on only on those campaigns that you know are rankable. All right. So our software pretty much does it for you. You're going to be able to create the campaign, go about your day, go do something else, and then our software is going to tell you, hey, look, your campaign is ranking. Boom, you can now go focus on that campaign. All right. So is that making sense to you guys? Does this sound like a much better scenario than investing 1 to 2 weeks on a full campaign without even knowing if you're going to rank? Won't you rather know you're going to rank first and then know that you can put all your energy in it because you're pretty much already ranking? All right. Because again, you're getting that placeholder ranking, and I'm going to show you what that looks like here. Here are just some rankings that I've been able to get. And you can see these are all review keywords. These are all real campaigns. So I can't really actually show you the keywords for this because it just always ends up creating a ton of competition for me. But initially, this is what your rankings look like. All right. They're pretty much just placeholder ranking. This is when I first created, there was not a video. Okay. Once I knew that I can rank, especially for a review keyword, then I go in and create the video and all of that. All right. This one down here, you can see it says an hour ago. This one right here as well. All right. For a review keyword. All right. But this is what they look like. This is a placeholder ranking. There is nothing there. It's just this thumbnail, and you can set this thumbnail to whatever you want. But this is all that shows up once you create the live event. All right. So you're pretty much it looks and feels like an entire video is there. It's fully optimized. It's a public URL, but nothing else is there. If you were to click through to this, it would just be a blank page. All right. And this is some actual recent case studies that I got. And again, I can't really show the keywords because these are actual campaigns that I'm making money with. All right. So let me move this one around. This was the first, or I guess I could just play for this. I don't like playing the actual slides because it slows me down. But that's page 1 in 5 days for a buyer keyword. Again, like I mentioned, reviews, the plural version. In 5 days, I was able to rank for that. The same video ranking for a different keyword. So this was for the singular review version of it. And like I mentioned before, I like to couple multiple keywords with one campaign so I can maximize the traffic. And then page 1 for another keyword for the plural version of that. And then ranking number 3 in 3 hours. Now this is where it got interesting, okay? Because these two campaigns, the last 2 screenshots are, why can't I see my mouse on the, all right, I can't move my mouse onto the slide. I haven't used a slideshow in a while, but I wish I can point, but the one in the top right and the bottom left are targeting the same keywords, the plural version, the reviews, and then singular version review. And then this one, I figured out that there was a competing product for that same keyword. So I'm like, all right, let me scale this. Now that I know that I can rank for the regular review keyword, let me scale it and rank for one of its competitors. So I did exactly that, and I was able to rank number 3 in 3 hours for the versus keyword. So this product versus the competitor. And then I did it for another competitor. So this particular product has multiple different competitors. So now I did it again for another competitor, and I ranked number 2 in 3 hours. And again, I haven't done anything yet. At this point, all I'm doing is identifying my keyword and identifying other ways that I can scale it if there's competing products, and getting the first page rankings first. I haven't created any videos yet. All right. I'm getting my rankings first. All right. So I want to make sure that you guys are aware of that before I jump into that next slide. But are you guys seeing that? I got all of these rankings right here. And not only did I get rankings, but I scaled my rankings into other keywords, and I haven't even created a video yet. Great question. Someone is saying, if it is a blank page, how can this sell? Great question. I don't let this sit there blank for too long. Okay. The moment that I get those emails that my campaigns are ranking, I go in and secure those keywords. Excuse me, I secure those rankings. I get my video on there. I expand my description, because for the beginning, I leave my description very basic, but I expand my description. I add my affiliate link. But absolutely great question. No, I do not leave it like this. All right, absolutely not. But what I'm doing is I'm securing my rankings first. Okay. So that I know that I can go in and actually rank and invest more time into this. Because imagine this: now that I know that I'm ranking for these keywords, I know I'm going to make money with them, because just my experience. I know that when I rank for review keywords, or when I rank for a competitor keyword, I know I'm going to I know I'm going to make money with these keywords. So that gives me confidence to either go in, spend some time, and make a nice video for this campaign, or I can go to Fiverr and pay someone 10, 15 bucks to make a video for me, because again, I'm confident to invest that money into someone to make the video for me, because I know these campaigns are going to make money. All right. And I know they're going to rank because I'm already ranking. Okay. So, now you have some options. Now you feel confident because you know that these keywords are rankable. Okay. So great question. No, I am not just leaving it blank. And if you want to make money, you absolutely have to go in and put a video on there, put your affiliate link and all of that. You have to then go into, monetization mode. Right now I'm in, let's get the rankings mode first. So I want to show you a quick bonus strategy that can get you results pretty much immediately. All right. For those of you that want to go out there and hit the ground running, and you feel confident working in your local area or any local area, this is a great strategy for you. All right. So pretty much what I talked about before was a lot. These are all, again, affiliate marketing campaigns. But I do want to cover something local for those of you that may be running an agency. But many of you probably have heard of Zillow. It's one of the biggest, real estate marketplaces here in the U.S., where pretty much people list their properties for sale. Even realtors list properties for sale on there. But essentially, this is what it looks like. All right, in the map view, you can pick any area and just kind of look for what's for sale in that area. All right. Now, one powerful strategy that it's insane to me how, at least here in Miami, how lazy realtors are to try and sell someone's property. That anyone that puts a little bit of extra effort can make some money being a realtor here in Miami, because some realtors just even put blurry pictures. They put 1 to 2 pictures. It's just sometimes it's a little embarrassing, but you as marketers can capitalize on that. All right, because one thing that very, very, very little realtors do is actually make a video for their listing. Okay, and in today's world, video is pretty much mandatory. Okay, I believe, especially if there's so many people that are always just driving around neighborhoods who are new to the area or are in the market to buy a house. They're driving around the neighborhood they like. They're seeing what's for sale. They're Googling the address. Okay. And I hope you can see where I'm going with this. They are Googling the address. So imagine this. Imagine you go through this. Look how many, just in this, 1 mile radius that I'm showing here. Look how many houses are for sale. Okay. There are people driving around these streets on a weekly basis looking for what's for sale. Okay. Or they come to here first and then they go driving, whatever it may be, but they are Googling the address. All right. And imagine if they Google the address and boom, you see this. And this was one that I did a couple of days ago now. But look at this. Imagine you can rank for an address, and then you can call the realtor and be like, hey, I'm just a local marketer here, and I noticed that you have a property for sale in the area. I'm actually starting a new service to help realtors, get more calls to their listings. And what I do is I rank videos for the house on Google. Now, the good thing for you is that I do things a little bit differently. If you go ahead and go to your phone right now and you Google the address of your listing, you'll actually see that my campaign has already started. I already have a video ranking on there. Or you could just say I already have a campaign ranking on there. The only thing missing is for me to actually put a video on there. So I wanted to see if, number one, if you already have a video for your listing that I can plug into this campaign since it's already ranking. Or if you don't have a video, are you having an open house this weekend? I can drive by, I can film the video myself with my phone, and I can put that video on there. And also, I'll put your phone number so that all the calls can go directly to you. Now, since this is a new service that I'm offering, I'd be willing to, if you provide me with the video, I'll put it on there for $150. If I go out there and film the video myself, I'll do it for $250, and then I'll come back home, I'll edit it. Not only will I put the video on there for you, but I'll go ahead and give you the raw file of the video so that you can put it up on your TikTok, on your Facebook, on your Instagram to get even more calls to your listing. Now, how much of a value-packed pitch is that? Okay. And let's say, look, no, you know what? I'm not interested in that. Thank you. I prefer not. And you can say, totally fine. I totally understand. But let me ask you this: are you still having an open house this weekend, or is there a time that I can come by just for 5 minutes and get a video of the property? Because I do know a buyer's agent as well as a good friend of mine. So what I can do is I can still get a video of the property. I'll put it on this campaign of mine, and I'll send all the calls to my friend so that he can filter through the calls. And if he's a buyer's agent, so he can just go ahead and schedule the appointments directly with you once he gets all those calls. Boom. That's just like, what? No, I'm not going to give, because at that point, he's giving away 3% of, he's giving away half his commission to a buyer's agent. So that, if they tell you no, that's a great way to kind of transition into taking it away from them and giving the calls to someone else. Or you can just call any other real estate agent in the area and be like, hey, look, I have this listing. I'm already getting calls. Boom. I don't have I'm not a realtor. This is just a new service that I'm offering in the area. Would you like me to put your phone number on here? Okay. So multiple ways. Once you have the rankings first, there is so much power in that. There's so much leverage in that, especially if you get the realtor to go ahead and Google the address, and they can see that you are ranking on there. Okay. So cool little bonus strategy for you guys. And perfect. Now we can just jump into a quick demo video. All right. You guys ready for that? All right. Oh, look, and here's another one that I did for another property down the street. Oh, and there's one thing I want to show you as well, because not only can you rank for this address, but let me go down here. Look what other people are searching for. So they're searching for. They add they add the word YouTube and rent at the end. They add for sale at the end. All right. So there's so many different ways that you can go about this. This is one that I did a week ago as well. Launch jacking a physical product. There was a mini PC coming out. Oh, look at this one here. You can add the word price to the end of it. Zillow, so you can optimize one campaign for all these different keywords and generate even more calls. All right. Oh, and there's one thing I wanted to show you guys as well, because this is really just to kind of give you an idea. Look at this. 69 views. This one only has 4 views. But let's see, look, 16 views, 154 views, 164 views. And these videos, this one's a little nicer, a drone video. But let's see this one. This one might be just like a phone video. Look at that one. This one's blurry. Oh, it's just a slideshow picture. It's not even an actual video. It's just a slideshow. Same with this one. The one that has 4 views. Let me just Google this one real quick. This was 10 months ago. I didn't want to click on it. But let me just see something real quick. That's probably why I had. Well, it's sold already. You can see here it says sold. But the reason why it probably only has 4 views is because that video doesn't even show up on the first page. All right. So you can do that too. You can just find someone here with low views and be like, hey, look, or you can rank a live event first. They already have a somewhat of a video here. I probably wouldn't use a slideshow video like that. But there's, look at this, 615 views, and these aren't mansions or anything. These are just regular listings. All right, 615 views, 700. Oh no, that's not it. That's a commercial, I think. 709 views. All right. Just to give you guys 1 million views. Obviously, this one probably went viral because it's a house on Star Island. 460 views, but this is just a regular house, guys. All right, just to give you an idea, people do watch these videos. All right. So and all they need is one call. They just need that one call, that person that wants to buy it, and you're good to go. What was I going to do? Oh, the demo, the most important part. Perfect. So this is X Ranker 360, guys. Hopefully, at this point, you see the power. You see how we've, flipped things on its head. You've seen the case studies. You have ideas of how this can work for you. So now let me show you how quick and easy it is to come in here and find, create these campaigns and get them going. So first, we have here keyword research. If you're doing launch tracking, like I mentioned, you don't really need to do much keyword research because all you're doing is just product name reviews. But if you're unsure of what to target, excuse me, you can come in here and start a new keyword research. Okay, so you can do something like how to trade Forex as an example. Okay, you can click add, and what's going to happen when you click add is that it's going to be put into our keyword suggestion engine as well, and X-Ranker is going to suggest multiple different keywords that you can target as well. Okay, now obviously Forex is a very competitive niche. But let's say that we do this. Excuse me. We also have the ability for you to perform an in-depth analysis on any keyword that you want. And what's going to happen is it's going to tell you, it's going to analyze the first 10 results. It's going to tell you if there's a video on there. It's going to tell you if that video is optimized, if there's a link in the description, if the social stats, if it's been shared. It's going to tell you the views. And it's going to pop out a difficulty score as well, just to give you an idea of how competitive that keyword is. The moment that you decide if you do want to target that keyword, all you have to do is click this button here. Okay, obviously I knew this one was going to be pretty competitive. Okay, so just right off the bat, it shows that it's 60% competitive. All right, there is a link in the description that lets me know right away that this is a marketer. Okay, this was uploaded in 2023, so it has some freshness to it a year ago. Because sometimes if you see that a video is ranking, but it was uploaded 10 years ago, that is a good sign for you because you can have the freshness angle on your side by being able to be a little bit more relevant than something that was 10 years ago. Okay, but let's just, for example purposes, say that we want to target this keyword. All you have to do is hit this plus sign here. Automatically takes you to the create tab with the keyword already populated. I just like to format this a little bit better. What is Forex and how does it work? Put a question mark there. And what I usually do is the same keyword that I'm targeting, I just put it in all three places. Okay, because again, what I'm doing initially is just securing the rankings. So boom, right there. That's all you have to do to create these campaigns. And these what's being created is what I just mentioned, the placeholder ranking. I'm not making any video, nothing is happening. All I'm doing right now is identifying my keyword, creating the campaign. Okay, boom, there you go. The video was successfully created. You can see here, this is the campaign. And let me open it for you guys so you can see what it actually looks like. Again, boom, look, this is what it looks like. There is nothing here. Okay, it says live in 4 days. My title is here. My description is here. That's it. And my thumbnail. You can put a different thumbnail here if you want, but there's nothing else here. Okay, but this is a public URL. It's able to be ranked. It's able to be shared. Everything. Okay, the only thing missing is the video. Now, at this point, you automatically get taken to the rank tracker page. So you can set the target rank. I always leave it at 10 because I want to be notified the moment that this campaign ranks. The geolocation, if you want to go ahead and track in a specific area, you can change the geolocation. The tracking interval, so how quickly you want to be notified if the campaign is ranking. So depending on which package you purchase, you'll be able to set it to 6 hours, 12 hours, or 24 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on 6. All right. So what's going to happen there is now the tracking has started, and the first rank update will occur in approximately 6 hours. So if you get the package that allows you to get 6 hours, boom, you'll be able to, I can go now, go do whatever else I need to do, and just wait to get an email 6 hours from now to let me know whether that video is ranking. Okay. And all you got to do is just sit here and you can create 10 campaigns just like that. All right. So let's just do an example let's just pick one of these. All right. So if you want to do the real estate strategy, we'll do this. I'll do for sale on this one just so I can target more keywords. All right. Choose the channel, choose your public date. Boom, another campaign created. All right. Add it to the rank tracker, track it every 6 hours. The moment it ranks, boom, I can call the realtor, be like, hey, and go through that pitch. But boom, I did one. Let me see if I do another one. And look, you can see how quickly you can just sit here and do this exact same thing, and just you're securing rankings first. And obviously not all of these are going to rank, not all of them are gonna pop into the first page. And that's the good thing, I know that. All right, I already know that not every video or every keyword that I target is going to rank. All right, but I rather know that up front. I rather know that before I invest time into doing research, into creating a video, into doing all that stuff. Someone asked about CPA offers or ClickBank products. There are a ton of products on ClickBank. I don't want to sit there, do research on a product, create a video for the product, upload that video, optimize that video, build backlinks to that video, and not even know if I can rank. Okay, I rather know if I can rank first, especially when there's thousands of products out there, when there's thousands of addresses out there, when there's thousands of services out there. I rather know which ones I can rank for. Boom, get those results, and then make my life a whole lot easier. And again, especially if you're running an agency, when you can show someone results first, it just makes it a whole lot easier. But look, I already got these results. Do you want this or not? Pretty much, at the end of the day, if you want to put it bluntly, it's like, do you want this or not? No, okay, boom, I'll move on and offer it to someone else. All right, but this is how simple. Look, I can create another one. All right, so I can sit here and do this for all of these, or I can do this, for different products on a different affiliate network, or you can do this for different. Oh, and look, if you put a keyword here as well, we have a pretty much optimization helper that will tell you if something is wrong. So since I added for sale to this, it's telling me that it's not showing up in the title and not showing up in the description. So that's why those are popping up there. The moment that you satisfy the proper optimization, the warning will go away. There you go. So within a few minutes, I put in, I've created 4 campaigns already. Oh, I selected the wrong channel on that one. All right, there you go. 6 hours, click add, and you're good to go. So are you guys seeing the power of this? How I can go ahead and get these results first, and boom, I can just, again, go do something else and go ahead and wait to get the emails that this campaign is ranking. Okay, or you can come in here and just manually check when they are ranking. All right. And then from there, we have the backlinks that you can set up in here. So you can always backlink a campaign right away. All right. Or if you want to give it just a little bit of a boost, you can backlink any campaign right away. Or you can do it after, once you know that that you can rank first. And especially if you rank first without building any backlinks, that's an even better sign. But if you know up front that you are targeting a keyword that's a little bit more competitive, then you may want to go ahead and hit it with some backlinks first, and then go ahead and do the video after. All right. Jeff is saying, I'm doing local SEO. I can almost always get my video on the first page since there isn't a lot of competition for many of my keywords. However, the videos don't stay there. Will this software help me with that? Yes, absolutely. So one thing that, a little bonus strategy that you can do is create multiple videos, okay? So that you're the one controlling, that video carousel pretty much. So you can create, 3 videos, and then you can take it a step further and create a playlist for those videos, so that if your one video drops out for some reason, boom, you have 2 or 3 other videos that can take its place, and you're just, you're the one controlling that spot of the video for that keyword. All right. So perfect. This is XRanker 360. It's that simple. Pretty much done for you, guaranteed page 1 rankings. All right. At the end of the day, you're just clicking buttons, filling in, a few boxes, and you are letting our rank tracker keep track of your campaigns and let you know when you are ranking. All right. So we are at the top of the hour. So let's go ahead and so the X Ranker process recap. Step number one, you find the right products and keywords with our built-in keyword suggestion engine, or if you know your keywords already, boom, you're good to go. You saw doing the real estate example, you don't really need to do any keyword research, you're just ranking for the address. Step number two, you automatically create a YouTube live event from your chosen keywords. Step number three, you add your campaigns to our automatic rank tracker to be notified when you reach your target rank. Step number four, you focus 100% of your time on those campaigns that you know will rank, and then you rinse and repeat.